Hey everybody, welcome back to my vlog. Today I wanted to start a new series on the blog called No Makeup Mondays, in which I do videos with no makeup on whatsoever. I've just washed my face today, did my normal skincare routine, and we talk about something other than makeup, because otherwise makeup's gonna get over talked. We're gonna talk about every product that there is, and then I'll never have anything to talk about again. So I figured we could talk about things like skincare, hair care, hairstyles, what we're doing on a daily basis, different things like that. So I thought that the best way to kick off this new weekly series would be talking about my skincare. Now, the best part about No Makeup Mondays means that I'm not going anywhere for the day. Even if I was, I still wouldn't put any makeup on. But I'm not going anywhere for the day, which means my hair can be up in a high bun as usual. And that means that I can pretty much wear whatever I want because I'm going to be lounging around the house, which means my Hogwarts sweatshirt. You know, who doesn't love a good Hogwarts sweatshirt? Now, when I start up my classes again in the fall, I'll probably be posting this on Mondays, but later, since I'll be in classes and work and things like that, because I am starting my grad classes in the fall. So, without further ado, I thought we would talk about my skin type, what kind of struggles I have, and what products I use and methods to combat the skin problems that I have. Obviously, my face isn't very clear. I have a bump here, I have another one over here. I have extremely oily skin, which means that I'm just constantly having to use blotting papers, oil control foundations, anything like that, or just products that are typically good with oily skin. I get most oily all over, really. It's not just my T-zone, but it is mostly through this area, but I'll get oily over my entire face. With the oiliness comes large pores. So on my cheeks and my nose, I have extremely large pores, and I get blackheads really, really easily, and it's really difficult for me to get rid of them. So I actually haven't found the perfect way to get rid of blackheads yet. They're still there. I just wash my face religiously and cover them up as best as possible. So if you have any suggestions for me on blackhead combating products, please let me know by commenting below. So without further ado, we'll move into the actual products I use. So with oily skin, you can pretty much use a product that's geared towards oily skin, or anything that's good for acne prone skin, because I typically have a lot of acne prone skin as well. I used to have really bad acne until I started using a specific system, which I'll show you guys here in a minute. So a lot of people think that when you have acne or oily skin that you don't want to put more oil on it. I will say that the cleansers that I use are specifically geared towards that type of skin, but it's still okay to put oil on your skin. If you strip away everything from your oil, if you don't if you strip away everything from your skin, such as the oils, and you don't moisturize or anything like that, your skin's actually going to produce more oil, because your sebaceous glands, which are in your face, and they're all over your body, that's what creates all the oils on your body, those sebaceous glands will actually overproduce oil to compensate for what's been lost. That's why you always want to moisturize your skin no matter what. Always, always, always moisturize. So, with that being said, I have all of my skincare products in my lovely Great Gatsby Barnes & Noble reusable bag. I grabbed them out of the bathroom so that I wouldn't disturb as I walked around during my video. Let's take a stop for a drink of iced tea. It's ridiculously hot in the Las Vegas Valley lately. It's not a surprise. I mean, it's the middle of July in Las Vegas. Of course it's going to be hot. So that just means that I'm drinking way more iced tea than normal. Alright, so what happened was I made a New Year's resolution to myself to never go to bed with makeup on and to wash my face twice a day. And I made this New Year's resolution about 4 months before the new year actually began. And my birthday's New Year's, so I really like to make New Year's resolutions. I may never follow through with them, but I really, really like them. So I made a resolution to myself to not go to bed with makeup on and to wash my face twice a day, in the morning and at night. So one of the things that really helped transform my skincare, in addition to making sure I wash my face every night before bed and every morning before I put makeup on, was my Clarisonic Mia 2. Nate got me this as a graduation present, and I absolutely love it. I have two brush heads. I have the deep pore cleansing brush head, and I have the sensitive brush head. Depending on what kind of skin situation I feel I'm having, I'll switch them up, but normally I'll use the sensitive one in the mornings when I have no makeup on my face, obviously, and I'm getting ready to cleanse, so that I'm not irritating my skin before I put any makeup on it. And then at night, when I do have a lot of makeup on, those pores are really gunked up, I will use the Deep Pore cleansing brush. Now, my Clarisonic is probably the best thing that ever happened to my skincare regimen. It is the perfect way to cleanse my skin. It has cleaned out my pores as much as possible. They're still full of gunk just because I can't really help that, so I'm looking for a really good mask, thinking of trying the Origins one. Let me know if you like it. But the Clarisonic Mia 2 has been a great savior for my skin, and I use this in the morning and at night, so I use mine twice a day. Now, with my Clarisonic, I use mainly one cleanser, but I do add in another one every once in a while. But my main cleanser is from a line of skincare that I started using that really helped my skin. It helped make sure that I was using one line, which is best for your skin because your skin doesn't get too overwhelmed with different products being put on it. And the line that I really enjoy is the Clinique Acne Solutions line. I use the cleansing foam and the clarifying lotion and a spot treatment gel. I don't use the moisturizer simply because even though I have oily skin, whenever I put on an moisturizer that is for acne control, it typically gives me dry patches and I don't really want to deal with that. So I try to avoid anything that has acne medication in it for a cleanser. But this is the Clinique Acne Solutions cleansing foam. It's step 1 in the Acne Solutions line from Clinique. So this is what you start off with, and this has 2% salicylic acid in it. I don't really like to use benzoyl peroxide either. I'm much more of a salicylic acid fan. This is really nice because I can just squirt 2 pumps out, wipe it over my face, and then take my Clarisonic and just do the regular motions that it does. The Clarisonic's really nice because it gives a little vibrate every time you need to move to the next section of your face so that one side is not irritated or overstimulated. So I really like this. It's a foam cleanser, which is really good for oily skin typically because it helps dry up excess oil. But that's not why I normally choose this one, because I am not afraid to put any type of products that are oil based or creamy on my face, because honestly you're gonna wipe them all away anyways. So, but yeah, I've really enjoyed this cleanser. I've been using it for at least 4 years now, because I would say 4 years now, maybe 3, because when I was in my undergrad up at the University of Nevada in Reno, we had a Clinique counter in the bookstore and I was able to buy it there, which was really nice because I didn't have to go anywhere extra. I could just pop in when I got off work or after class. So favorite cleanser hands down. Now if I want to use a more exfoliating cleanser, typically I'm pretty good with just the Clarisonic in that one, but if I want to use a more exfoliating one with beads in it, I will use the Garnier Clean Blackhead Eliminating Scrub, and this one has charcoal in it. This is for the oily skin type, so it is oil free and it does contain salicylic acid, 2% as well. It is a really nice just gel style cleanser that has beads in it and charcoal that will activate to help clean out the pores. Charcoal products are really big right now because they are supposed to help draw out impurities from your pores. You'll see a lot of them in blackhead fighting things or acne fighting things. So this one I really like. I use it about once a week, which is typical for an exfoliator. You can use it on a daily basis, but I don't like to because it will irritate my skin if I over exfoliate. So definitely I use this once a week and it is absolutely amazing. And that's more of a drugstore product. The Clinique is a little bit more on the expensive side. It depends on what products you're using from Clinique, but for me, skincare is absolutely essential for me before I do makeup, just to make sure that my skin stays clear. So I don't mind spending a little extra money. So the next line in the next set that I use in my Clinique line, I actually switched. I used to use the Clinique Acne Solutions Clarifying Lotion until I noticed that I wasn't having as much of an acne problem and I was just really combating oiliness instead. So I switched to the Clinique Clarifying Lotion number 4, which is for oily skin. This is just a toner, but it's very mild and I really enjoy this one. It looks like I'm hitting the bare bones, but what I actually did was I got these little Sephora dispensers where you can just like push a cotton pad on top of that, and it's so nice. So this toner slash clarifying lotion, as Clinique calls them, is really great. It does have some alcohol in it, which some people are terrified of. I personally don't mind because it does soak up that oiliness for me, but it's not over drying on my skin, which is really important for me in a clarifying lotion slash toner. Now, Clinique has a range of 1 through 4. It depends on what type of skin you are. If you go to a Clinique counter, they'll actually match your skin type to their products. So for me, I have a little bit of a mix now since acne isn't so much of my issue as oiliness. But this toner is really nice on your skin, really gentle, and it will make your skin feel very nice and smooth. And then after I wash my face, it depends on the morning and at night. So I use all of these products at different times of the day. I will use the toners and clarifying lotion slash cleansers both morning and night, but I will switch up my moisturizing depending on what time of the day I'm at. So before we move on to that though, what I'll use for my spot treatment is the Clinique Acne Solution Spot Healing Gel. This is when you have large bumps like this one or this one, and you dab a little bit on a finger or a Q-tip to be extremely sanitary, and just dab it on the area and let it dry. It's extremely powerful. It will dry up anything pretty quick. It's only salicylic acid 1%, but it's an extremely powerful product still. I noticed that it clears my stuff up typically in about one night. So if I put it on before I go to bed, in the morning the bump is a lot less red and it's a lot less severe, not as sensitive, and pretty much flat. So I love the Clinique Acne Solution Spot Healing Gel. And when I used to get a lot of spots and pimples and everything like that, I would use more of an all-over treatment, but since it's not so much of an issue anymore, I'll definitely just use a spot treatment. Then in the mornings, I really like to use an eye cream that's a little bit more geared towards your eyes, and this is the Clinique All About Eyes. This is one that I got in like a sample bag that they have, but it is the full size that you can buy. So this is a really light in texture eye cream that just really moisturizes the area around your eyes to prepare for makeup application. This is a great product to put on your eyes before makeup application because it will moisturize the area, and it also helps reduce your dark circles. I don't really have too many dark circles, so I've been told, which is really exciting. But this does help with the puffiness that I do have in the morning every once in a while, so I enjoy their eye cream very much. It is light, so it's not the thick hydrating one that you're looking for at night, but I do have really oily eyelids and under eye areas, so a light one works perfectly for me. Then with my moisturizers, I have 3 because I use them at different times of the day. The ones that I will use in the morning after I wash my face are first the Neutrogena oil-free moisturizer for combination skin. This one's just very mattifying, which I like before I put on my makeup, because otherwise I have a very greasy makeup application process. This one will help moisturize the dry areas, but also help control the shine that happens in my T-zone. I still get oily though, because for some reason my skin thinks oil is absolutely amazing. On the bonus side though, I won't get nearly as many wrinkles because I have oily skin. My great grandmother has flawless skin because she had super oily skin as well, and she looks like she's super young still. So I really enjoy the Neutrogena oil-free moisturizer for combination skin. There is one for any type of skin type that you have, but for me this one works the best. Now after that, in the morning, I am an avid sunscreen user on my face. If you don't use sunscreen on your face every morning, you're going to be exposing your skin to the UV rays. Everybody knows that UV rays can cause skin cancer, melanoma, things like that. But another thing is, when the UV rays are penetrating your skin, they go on a deeper level into your pores and can actually make your pores appear larger. And for me, that is something I am not willing to risk. So every day I use a sunscreen on my face. I use the Aveeno Protect and Hydrate Lotion Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 50. This one's not specifically for your face. There are some that you can buy that are geared directly towards your face, but this one is non-comedogenic, sweat and water resistant, fast absorbing, and oil free. So it's really nice to use on your skin. It's a very high SPF, and I use it every single day before I go outside because I don't want to risk any type of sunburn, larger pores, UV ray penetration, anything like that. So always use a sunscreen every morning. And then last but not least, at night I use a very, very thick moisturizer on my face that is really good for at night. It'll help your skin renew its cells. I use it even on my eyes because it's so thick and so gentle. It's one of the best moisturizers that I've ever found. It is the Cetaphil Moisturizing Cream for dry, sensitive skin. I don't have dry skin. I have a little bit of sensitive skin, but I love this one because even though I am super oily, this moisturizing cream will get every single dry spot that I have if I end up getting them. And in the morning, my skin doesn't feel too greasy. I can wash it and use all my other products and not worry about dry spots. So this one I highly recommend. And also, just so you know, I always smear my moisturizer down onto my neck to help impair any type of wrinkles that may be forming in that area and to ward off any of those aging signs. So this is also non-comedogenic, fragrance-free, and dermatologist tested, recommended, all of that good stuff. So I highly recommend using this one as well. Nate, my boyfriend, has extremely dry skin and loves this one as well because it helps get the dry patches around his nose out so that he doesn't have to worry about them anymore. So that is my entire skincare routine. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you really like these No Makeup Monday videos, please give them a thumbs up, like them on my blog, and I'll make sure to keep on doing them. Give me some ideas on what we can keep doing. Hair, beauty, anything like that. I'm just trying to avoid makeup on Mondays to give you guys a better view at all aspects of beauty. Remember to follow me on Twitter, Instagram at ehoff with 3 F's, so EHOFFF. Follow my blog, Brave New Liz, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, guys.